Hey guys. Welcome back to my channel. So my name is Lexi if you're new here. I'd love it if you wanted to stay a while, subscribe. Lola, I'm filming a video. So I am here with a sit down video. Normally I post vlogs on this channel because that is what you guys like, that is what I like, but today I thought we would switch it up and react to your assumptions about me. So I'm sitting in my bed. I have the most ratchet tripod set up right now. It's fine. Do you want to come in? Is that why you're whining? Come here. Come here. So I asked on Instagram, if you guys aren't following me already, I will put my information over here for you because that is where I ask all of these type of video questions. I also have a video where Instagram decided my day and I did some polls on my Instagram stories for you guys to pick. So follow me over there to be a part of the next video. But I asked you guys what you assume about me and I said don't hold back, it won't hurt my feelings. We really want to sort of make this video as juicy as we can get, so that is what we are going to do today. So the first one says you are definitely type A, and similar to that I got a lot of ones that said like you're a perfectionist, you're very organized, and yes, I would agree with that. I am very type A. I function best in an organized, like well set out plan. I'm a big planner. When plans change, I struggle to adjust to that. So yes, I would say I'm very type A. Going along with that, I am an Enneagram type 1, and I just like order. I like things to be organized. I function best when they're organized. When things are chaotic, I am just a mess. So yes, that is a correct assumption. Next one, you envy Gabby because she is able to make her living off of social media and you are still in school. So I'm not jealous of Gabby because of her success on social media. I'm so proud of her. I think that she deserves it. She works very hard. I envy sort of anyone that is able to be working right now and making money instead of studying and in school. I will say that part is true, but just like anyone in general that has a job and isn't in school anymore, I am so ready to be done with school. I've been in school for literally 24 years straight. And as much as I do love the career path that I have chosen, I think that if I was done with school and like working and making money, I would be very happy girl right now. So yes, I envy Gabby in the sense that she's done with school and is working and making a living and things like that, but I'm not jealous of her because of her success on social media. I would never want to do social media full time. That is not my thing. I love doing it on the side and as a job just while I'm in school, and I plan to continue to do social media because I just enjoy it and it's like a hobby for me that's also turned into a way to make some money. But yeah, I guess that's answering that question. The next assumption, you are not rich. True. I will say that I have saved a lot of money over the years just because I like working more than one job at a time. I'm a workaholic. I like to make money and save money. So I think that I'm at a point where I'm like financially happy and stable. I'm not rich by any means. I don't like to spend money on big expensive things. But yeah, I'm proud of myself for being able to save money and say that I am like completely financially independent at my age, even though I am still in school and not paying for my own stuff. So that is that. Next assumption, you secretly did drugs in high school and you secretly drank alcohol in high school. I got a couple like this. No, I wish I could say that there is this like crazy tea along with that, but I did not. I've never done drugs and I didn't drink until college. So even now I'm not like a big drinker. I love wine, like the taste of wine and things like that, but I am not a drinker. I don't get drunk. I don't like to drink a lot. So yeah, I don't know. It's just not for me. I think I'm too much, going back to the type A, I'm too much of a, sorry Lola, too much of a control freak to have like, I guess, a mind altering substance like play a role in how I act. So that could be why, but yeah, no real tea there. I didn't drink until college and I've never done drugs. So sorry if you were looking for something more exciting than that. Next assumption, you are very sweet when people get to know you, but not at first. So I get it all the time that people say that like, oh, it was really intimidating because I just have RBF. Sorry, I try to smile as much as I can, but just my natural face is just like this all the time. I will say that I like to consider myself a very sweet and kind person to everyone, especially like if I don't know you, there's no reason not to be. But I will say that if you are not kind to me or not kind to somebody that I love or am very close with, then I'm just kind of like a no BS kind of person, and a lot of people that rubs the wrong way. So yeah, I don't know. I would like to think that I'm a sweet person and I am very loyal to those that are in my life. But I have learned over the years to have thick skin, and if you say something that is just rude or mean, I just don't really have tolerance for it. So I'm kind of like a no BS, not gonna deal with it kind of person. So I don't know, take that as you will. People have told me I'm like cilantro, you either love me or you hate me. I just am me. I don't know. I feel like I've just realized life is too short to put up with people that are not good people. And yeah, so I don't know. I am kind to everybody when I meet them. I'm sorry if I come off a little bit differently, but I don't know. That's just me, I guess. Next assumption, you are Republican. You support Donald Trump. I got a couple of these. I'm very unsure where that came from. I'm not going to dive too much into like political beliefs, but as far as humane beliefs, I very much believe that everybody should be equal, that you should be able to love whoever you want and, you know, do whatever you want to do. I very much am a proponent of equality, and I was a big proponent of, you know, when everything was going on with social media and the election, to push people to go vote, because I think it's important that we are a democracy and everybody should go vote to kind of put those people into power that you think should. Again, I'm not going to get too political on here, but no, I do not support Donald Trump. I do not think that his views of society are okay and the things that he says. So no, I'm not going to say that. As far as like political beliefs and like the economy and things like that, I am very much like an independent, middle of the ground person. There are some things with policies and economy that I believe with one way or the other. But as far as social beliefs, like, I believe that you should be any sexuality, any, you know, gender, race, equality, and be treated equal. So that is that. If you know me, you know my beliefs are very, just like, I grew up around a family and a society sort of locally that you can be anyone you want and that's accepted. And I'm really glad that my parents raised me like that, because I think that I'm a very tolerant person. I love learning about, you know, other cultures and where people came from. So yeah, that is that. Next assumption, you decided to get into social media to teach people about things you wish you knew or to relate to regular people. Yes, I'm glad that that comes across, because I love watching just regular people vlog their life. I think that it is great to see people that you can relate to on social media, as much as, I mean, I watch a ton of vloggers where social media is their full-time job. I do want to, the reason I got onto YouTube is to sort of show just like a regular old person and vlog and show you what it's like to be in dental school and to be struggling and to talk about very real things. So yeah, I did decide to get into social media partly because just it's always been a hobby. I've always done it even before I took it as a job or a business, but that is something that I will say, especially when it comes to YouTube, that is why I started my channel, to just sort of be able to show you guys another side of me, and also, you know, just be very real on the internet, very raw, to show you what an everyday person does. I don't know, sometimes I'm afraid that my vlogs are really boring, but I like making them, and you guys say you like watching them, so that is what we're gonna continue to do. Next assumption. You are excited to spend your life with Sean and you want to be married now. So I would say part of this is true. I am very excited to spend, you know, my life with Sean. I love the relationship and the little family with Lola and Rita that we've cultivated. I love living together, things like that. I am not ready to be married now. I am in no rush. I think that where we are at right now is a great state. If you don't know, Sean and I have been together for 2.5 years now. So yeah, I'm enjoying just dating, living together, doing the everyday thing. I don't think we're like financially at a place where we want to like have a wedding, get married, own a house yet. Obviously those are goals that we have for ourselves in the future, but I am not ready to be married right now. I am in no rush. I'm not pressuring him in any way. We're both happy with where we are now. Down the road, yes, that would be great, but not right now. Next, you take every brand deal that is offered to you. False. I actually, even from the very beginning, have been very selective because I watched GABI go through the process, and I also think it is very obvious when somebody is promoting a product that they do not like and would not use themselves. So I have only ever promoted things that I think you guys would love, or things that I genuinely use on a regular basis anyways. So yeah, I am very selective, even when it comes to like things that, you know, I could order a couple of items of clothing and do a post, but like, if it's not going to be authentic, I'm not going to enjoy making it. You guys are going to tell right away. I can tell always when influencers are posting things just for money, then just like doesn't make sense with their personal brand. So false. I do not take every brand deal. I turn a lot of them down. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like getting flooded with brand deals in my inbox, but there are some where if I don't genuinely agree, like there's some tooth whitening companies that have reached out, and as a dental student, if I don't agree with the product, I'm not going to promote it. I don't think it's a good idea. So yeah, like I said, this isn't my full-time job. I don't rely on this income. I always want to be authentic to you guys. That's why I started. So that's on that. That's on brand deals. Next one, you helped convince Sean to start his own business. I did. A big push of it was actually Gabby too, because she is an entrepreneur and has her own company as far as like social media and things like that. So she was a big push also. Not going to get too much into it because it's Sean's story to tell and not mine, but he was going in a career path, and then because of COVID, things got a little bit messed up in the process. So he was kind of stuck and was like, you know, what do I do? And he loves woodworking. He's made us furniture for our house, things like that. And he's been following some other people that have made like custom signs and things like that for a while. And he was like, you know what if I just start this business? That way, even if he does, you know, want to do something else on the side, he can still keep this business going. And I was like, heck yeah, we have savings. Let's freaking start it up. And I think it is a great idea and it's going really well. So yes, I will say I helped convince him, but it was big on him and Gabby also because she has already done this. So sort of as like a group, we talked about it and just kind of convinced John to do it. So yeah. Next, you tend to block everyone out and go into your own world, especially when you are stressed. I would say this is true. I am trying to get better at this because I think when I'm stressed, I'm so tunnel visioned and I just tune everyone else out and everything else out, and I'm not present in the moment. I'm just like a giant stress ball. I am trying to get better at this. I was way worse in the past when it comes to stressing and things like that. I feel like, sorry, no, I want to move my arm. Oh, you're gonna get up? Okay. I feel like I've gotten a lot better over the years on dealing with stress. But yes, I will say when I am in the zone and I want to get something done, I have tunnel vision, and that is that. Whether it is a good or bad thing, I think I need to be better at balancing it. But yeah, I would say that that's true. Next one. You are secretly a very emotional person, but you don't know how to express it. I would say yes. I would say over the years, I've gotten a lot less emotional. Thank you, therapy. But I think that emotions are a fine thing, and I think that, you know, you should be able to express those emotions in any way, shape, or form that you see fit. However, there are times where I feel like I am... Can I help you? Oh, you want to come back? Okay. Where I feel like I am, you know, sad and I don't realize it, and I channel that into like stress or anger at myself. I'm very hard on myself. So I would say that's true. When it comes to like real-time events, I'm much more a logical person than an emotional person, which sometimes isn't good because then I hold it in and I try to solve problems instead of just like feel emotions. So I would say yes and no with that one. Like I said, I've gotten less emotional over the years, which I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, but I haven't cried in a while, so yay. Next, you have considered switching career paths because of how stressful it can be. I haven't like very seriously considered like leaving dental school by any means, but sometimes I sit and think like, is this the correct path for me? Like I could be working right now, but I know that that's normal with everybody that, you know, goes to school for a long time. A lot of my friends graduated undergrad and now they're working and they're very successful in their jobs. And sometimes I look back and I'm like, should I have picked a different path that I was interested in so that I could be there? But hopefully it's all worth it in the end. I think it will be. Just being in school for this long, especially during the pandemic, is taking a toll on me for sure. Next question or assumption, you think social media influencers shouldn't make as much as they do. False. I think that even people behind the scenes that do social media for businesses, a lot of times people don't realize how much work goes into that. Planning posts, advertising, communicating with brands and negotiating brand deals, keeping your own personal brand and taking photos of your everyday life. It is a career and sort of even hobby that I feel like never shuts off. And for those of you that do it full time, props to you, because I see how much work goes into it. Even myself doing it part-time while I'm in school, it is a lot of freaking work. And I think people don't realize that social media is so much work and there's so much marketing that goes behind it and analytics and things like that that go behind just taking a selfie and posting it on the internet. Like it is way more than that. And it kind of is a job that just doesn't shut off because it is your life on the internet. And I do think that those people deserve all of the success. Obviously, there are some people that I think, not that they don't deserve it, but I feel like fame and fortune came a little bit easy, and there are others that are working a lot harder that I think are just genuine people that deserve more success on the internet. But as far as like just a general blanket statement, being a social media influencer, or even doing marketing for, you know, a local business or something like that, doing their Instagram, I think they make the same, like they should be making what they're making, if not more. It is a crap ton of work and it doesn't stop. So I disagree with that assumption. I think that social media is a freaking hard job, and everybody that does it deserves the success that they're getting and the money. And yeah, that is that. It is not as easy as everybody thinks it is. Next, you don't want kids because you're so focused on your career. I would say that is false. I very much want children. I would love to have a family one day. And, ooh, voice crack. What am I, like, going through puberty? Speaking of children. Okay, my camera shut off. Let's get back into that. So yeah, I very much want children. I am very business focused and I am career driven, and I love, you know, working on myself and my goals and success, but I would love to have a family one day. I don't know how many kids I want. Definitely at least 2. I always said I wanted like a big family and would love like 4 kids, but the thought of having that, maybe like 2 sets of twins, maybe by the time I have kids, that'll be like a thing you can sort of figure out medically. But yeah, I definitely want kids. I want a family. I don't think that it should be pushed on everybody. I think it's completely fine to be on your own path and go at your own speed, and you don't need to have children. I think society kind of puts that on us as women a lot, but I personally would love to have kids. And so yeah, false. As much as I love my career, I also want to be a mom. And we're gonna stop with this one. The last one says you want to move, you want to live somewhere else. I had a couple that say, you know, you want to move down to Florida, or you don't want to live in Buffalo. I don't know. I love Buffalo. That's why I chose to stay here for dental school after undergrad. It's so weird. This is the first year where I was like really ready for summer to be over. I've always said summer is my favorite. I want to live somewhere where it's warm all the time. But this year especially, I really was excited for fall. I was excited for it to cool down. I don't know if it was just because we were stuck inside for so long that like I was ready to be cozy inside my house. But I would love to live somewhere that has 4 seasons. If that's Buffalo, great. If that's somewhere else in the Northeast, great. I think because I was born and raised in the Northeast part of the country, that is like where I most feel like I fit in. As much as I love Florida and maybe we'll live there also, I don't know. It depends on where Sean and I are in our careers and, you know, what we want to do. But I would love to maybe like bop around for a little bit and live in a couple places. I feel like I've only ever lived like long term in one place. I've spent so much time in Florida that I feel like I kind of know what living down there would be like too. But you know, I've never lived on the West Coast. I've never lived in a big city. I don't know. So we will see. But with that being said, I am going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for participating and sending in your assumptions. If you did, let me know in the comments below what other videos you want to see. If you like these sit down videos every now and then, we can definitely make that happen. Let me know if you like the camera, you know, filming versus my phone, the editing style. I've changed up a few things. So I would love to hear your feedback in the comments below. I respond to all the comments. I really enjoy chatting with you guys and things like that. Get pumped because Vlogmas is coming. I am going to try to vlog every single day. I just got my Vlogmas intro done. I am very excited for the holiday season. COVID is kind of ramping back up here, so we'll see what we're able to do and things like that, but the vlogs will be coming, so get excited. And like I said, if you are not already, please subscribe. Follow me over on Instagram. That is where you will see me most often, and get ready for more videos coming your way. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. You want to say bye? Nope? Okay.